welcome. My name's Emma. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be taking you through an existing farm tour. So what we have on the farm, our structures, the sheds, the polyhouses. So I'll just kind of run you through what's here and what we grew, and at least that way we can, I guess, chat through the new plans on our property, which will make a bit more sense when you have seen the existing. So coming up down the back, so this is kind of the entrance to the flower farm area. So we've kind of got two sheds parallel to each other. So we've got my little Suzuki ute there, so that's quite useful to use on the farm, picking and putting the flowers in the back, even just tomatoes and things like that we've grown. It's been really good for harvesting. We do have a little bit of quad bike that we use to spray, and then my John Deere tractor is at our place. So this shed, it's probably, I want to say 9 by 16. So I'm thinking going a little bit bigger and having the cool room, I guess, on an exterior space, just so then you can free up the, I guess, the square footage of the shed. But I'll just turn the lights on. It's a bit messy because we're kind of going through packing and going through things and sorting. But this is the bay that I do all the production in. So we got some tables from my sister. I think one of the schools was getting rid of some tables, and my dad has just extended them so they're a good height to work at. This is a couple of cutters that my dad's made, so they've been really handy to use. So you just put the stem in and then you just pull it down. So this cool room, I can't actually remember the size of the cool room, so I think it's 3 by 1.5, or maybe it's a bit bigger than that. I'll have to measure it, but this has been a really good size cool room. So now it's a really decent size, so we'll definitely be moving this to the farm. That's going to be a bit of a process to demo all of that, but it's going to work out. So this space has been really good, especially with the tractors and whatnot. That has been a good storage space, this shed. And those shelvings line, so that'll be coming. There's a few things like the trolleys and the bits and pieces that are going to be coming, and I guess dad things he'll probably sell. A couple of shelving over there that will be coming with us too. But yeah, this has been a really productive shed. It's been slow progress to get it to this stage with the concrete, because it was just bare for years and years, with nothing on the subfloor. And each year, I think it was since, so 2019 we got married and we used this as a venue, and then every year after that we kind of saved up and did like a bay of concrete and then installed the cool room. But yeah, it's gonna be sad not working in here anymore, but I guess on to newer and better things. So this beautiful pine tree is going to be very missed. Such a beautiful tree. It's massive as well. So yeah, just behind here is my office. It's been quite wet the last few days, which is good. We definitely need the rain. But this is, I guess some of them are starting to be taken down, so it kind of looks a bit worse for wear. But that's okay. It's a good thing to document. At least that way we can look back on and see the progress we've made. You need to go see 5 caterpillars. Okay.
I need a home.
Look at the size difference, Arabella, between these ones. And look at them. Look at the size difference. Teeny tiny and a big guy.
I need a home.
Which one would you like to hold?
That is teeny tiny one.
The teeny tiny one. Be very gentle. Hey, buddy.
Hello, buddy. I'm so squirmy.
He is squirmy, isn't he?
Oh no, he's a little bit hungry.
I think he is a little bit hungry. We'll put him back so he can eat, okay? There you go, buddy. Hi, Mr. Caterpillar. You're so teeny tiny. I don't think you can even see it. And then look at the fat one up here. Whoa!
I needed to trim off.
Yeah. So these two fields, so there's one through here and then a second one just in front of that poly house. They've seen many different flowers grown in them, from sunflowers to Queen Anne's lace to Easter daisies to straw flowers, chrysanthemums, swan pods, misty, statice. Most of our outdoor crop have been grown through here, and we do have a few more areas that I've kind of taken over on my parents' property. So just behind the shed over there is another little field that was mostly chryses we grew out there, some ranunculus I think and zinnias, but mostly chryses. Don't mind all the junk lying about, we're just kind of collecting everything. We do have some older chryses which I'll show you later on, older varieties that we have kept, which I want to plant over at our new place. So we'll dig them up and divide them up, transplant them to our new place to keep them. There's actually a few other plants that we're trying to keep as well. So I don't know if you can quite see. There's a few clumps through here of an Easter daisy variety, and then we've got another variety over here. I'm not 100% sure on the actual proper name of them though, but yeah, these ones are quite beautiful. So we'll keep those, take them over to our new place. And then we've got some misty amongst the weeds and the swan pods. These swan pods are a weed on our farm now, so I planted a row and they've slowly taken over and the seeds just fly everywhere, so you can see them throughout the whole property now. I'm not mad about it just because it brings the monarch butterflies. See, there's a nice little fat juicy caterpillar there, but yeah, be careful if you do plant these because they actually do fly absolutely everywhere. So this is the side property where we grow most of our chryses. So there's a few varieties amongst here that we can't get anymore. So this is a royal purple. So we're going to dig those ones up and take them to our place. So this is another variety called a smiley. So it's kind of past its use by date, but yeah, it's a very unique chryse. So these chryses, yeah, most of them we'll dig up and try and take to our place. But yeah, I'll put some photos of what we have grown chrysanthemum wise. Yeah. So yeah, this is a small amount of chryses that we used to grow. We used to actually hire or rent across the street because we ran out of room here on the farm. But yeah, this is just a small patch of some of the plants that we're trying to keep. So walking up here, so I can insert some photos of what we've grown in them because I don't think I really have many videos. So this was our sweet pea house. So you can kind of see the remainder of last season's crop. So we'll do something very similar in the way of the posts and the wire to grow our sweet peas. So yeah, we've kind of taken that poly house down. We have to do the front entrance and the back. We still have to take that down and all the framework and all those pegs that I guess the frame sleeve over. But yeah, this one has been a very lovely house. Once it's in full bloom, it's so beautiful. Yeah, this is the first year that I haven't grown sweet peas in a very, very long time. So it's quite sad, but I can't wait to get back into it again. But once that's in full bloom, it smells beautiful in there. So then moving on to this 3 poly house with the multi-span here. This multi-span has one of the oldest on the farm. It's seen a lot of flowers, lizzies, stocks, snapdragons, carnations, spray carnations, gerbras. We'll definitely have to find some old photos of what we've grown in here. It's been a very productive house, but towards the end you could see the the soil needed to be rebuilt a little bit better. I had throughout the years put some compost and green waste and other things to kind of bring the soil back, which it did help, but it's just been worked quite a lot, because at the time I didn't have the big multi-span down the back or some of the smaller hoop houses. So yeah, this house has been used quite a lot. Paddle break. Oh, that one's deep. And squidgy. So this one was our old sweet pea house, but then we swapped it over and we started growing some Gloriosa. So they've been very interesting to grow. They're quite toxic, the plants, so you have to handle them with care. The flowers and the bulb. So that 3 poly house down there and these 2 hoop houses were the first that I fixed up, renovated and recovered when we started growing flowers. So they've seen a lot of growth, these houses. So we've done stocks, snappies, kind of the same with the rest of the actual structures. We've done stocks, snappies, carnations, spray carnations, disc buds, lizzies, sweet William, asters. They've seen quite a lot of flowers. So the remaining structures through here, I think we're going to start getting into dismantling them soon. Slowly, each weekend, each during the week, just kind of chipping away at it. Slowly getting there. But this multi-span is going to be a bit torturous to start taking down, but we'll get into it. Oh no, I lost you! Where'd you go? Oh, right there. It's very slippery, Arabella, so you have to be careful. So these have definitely seen a lot of work, these poly houses. And on the back end of the property, my parents have a vineyard, so even that's going to be missed as well. But there's a lot of work to take these all down and then rebuild them at our house. Slowly getting there. So we'll build back up once everything's installed and supply our normal customers. So we've got a few local florists, a couple of wholesalers. So I can't wait to actually move everything and start back up and get it going again. Very excited. I have taken a bit of time off with my daughter, who's currently eating some plants. Hope you've enjoyed our existing farm tour and also a trip down memory lane with some of those photos. So it's been wonderful to actually look back at some of those photos, but we'll definitely get back on it and start growing some flowers again. I'm very excited to start the process at our house, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and the next one I think we might do some more demolishing, so we'll bit of a time lapse on some of the poly houses in the next video, dismantling them and getting them ready to move to our new place. But have a lovely week, and we'll see you next week.